Even though
Wow.
we like Hedron staking hasn't been the best pool in terms of APY, like Acosta's got a lot more and Watts have got a lot. That might Hedron staking might actually be the best long term play because
Mhm.
you keeping all of that Hedron, and as everyone's burning Hedron, that's getting pushed into Icosta. So if you're staking Hedron, you're getting that portion of the Icosta, but you're still keeping your Hedron.
Yeah.
And at some point, like enough Hedron will be burnt until there is like quite a low supply, huh? Although it is still all
Pretty much.
coming at it all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah.
Well, so actually go back to the hexmodel.com, Max, and this is something I'll talk about in my stream whenever I do it. But if you look at the slope of the points in the Hedron pool, I believe is that first one the Hedron no, or the that's the Icosa pool. Yeah. If you look at the slope,
Mm.
or like if you look at the slope of the Icosa staking points, which is like the more points there are, the more competition there is, you'll see it's linear in that it's still continuously going up. Now, if you scroll down to the Hedron staking, you have to scroll on the outside. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go. You'll
okay.
notice this. It's on a logarithmic curve. If you fit a curve to all of those data points, now it just bumped
Mm.
up because the poly thing, the
Mm.
poly contract staked. But what the difference in the linear curve and the logarithmic curve means is that your position in the Hedron pool is more locked in than in the Icosa pool, i.e., you're getting more diluted in the Icosa pool than the Hedron pool. So, if you wanted to get like a dolphin position now, if you can get it in the Hedron pool, the probability of keeping that position is higher than in the Icosa pool. In the Icosa pool, you're going to have to keep adding to keep that position. So that
That
adds to
makes
what Blue was saying, where like here's a benefit of staking Icosa, a Hedron, because you're not getting as diluted in the staking pool. So that's a cool
mm.
dynamic, a difference in the staking pools to note.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw this up here too on this one. Yeah, McSimon Hex alone in the HSI is worth approximately 83 billion.
83 billion.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Can you
mean
explain that?
that bid is, well, it's just if you take the multiply the amount of hex in there by the hex Hedron price, like that's just it comes out to 83 billion.
I mean, I guess if you're
Wow.
getting that bigger hex stake, and it's a 15-year stake, so you're either going to have to wait for 15 years, or you're going to have
Yeah.
to hope that the HSI markets pick up at some point, because at the moment they're probably pretty hard to, unless you can find an OTC deal or something like that. But yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a lot hard. They're a lot less liquid,
Yeah.
so that would obviously attract a discount then.
Yep.
Interesting.
Goki had a question here.
Mm-hmm.
There any where to see the inflation rates, ICOS and Hedron?
Pretty sure Hex model has it. Yeah, dude, he was putting everything. Let's see. Let's go to. Let me see if I can find it. It might be on the Hedron page. If we just have like a chart of the total supply, then just like the slope will give you the rate of inflation. Let me see.
And we can see we're gonna able to
Oh,
plot the past, but in terms
there's a
of
Hedron
prediction,
minted. Sorry, go ahead, Blue. I'm interrupting you.
well, I mean, obviously, like it depends so much on human behavior, what those
Mm-hmm.
inflation rates will be. So they're going to be very hard to predict.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when do people mint their hedron, and
Yeah.
how much of it is getting burned.
Yeah. You do have that Hedron minted chart right there on the Hedron daily stats, and that'll give you the daily amount of inflation. And then it'll also, you can use the slider to go in any point, any like range of dates that you want, and it'll give you the Hedron minted, the Hedron burn. And so if you just subtract the two, you can get the net inflation for that given period of time. So that's a useful tool. Yeah, DefUI, this is an awesome tool just to explore. I'm pulling all of my stats for my next stream from his site.